What's going on my new current and future rideshare drivers and passengers out there? Welcome to the channel. Man, oh man, I got some crazy to show everybody today. Now, this just happened. I guess it's going live. It's going around right now in CNN. It's pretty intense, and this happened, I guess, yesterday in Virginia, where an Uber ride went extremely wrong. Well, first off, guys, you have insurance, okay? Please remember that you have insurance, so that way you can cover yourself if something like this happens. But let's go ahead and we'll just watch a little bit, and we're going to talk about it. The story around that goes is, I guess there's a normal ride going on, just like every other day, which is also, I tell you guys, have those dash cameras. Get some rideshare insurance if you don't got it, because it can help you. All right? Now, they're just driving. Somebody hits them from behind, and then the driver thinks they're going to pull over, but what do the people do? Nope, they veer off and speed away. So this guy, I think he's in a Prius. Like, I don't know how you're going to chase anybody in a Prius, but hey, more power to him. But anyways, he tries to call the cops, and while he's on the phone with them, you know, he just hands the phone to the passengers while he's chasing these people down in the Prius, running red lights and everything else, trying to catch them, and then he gets hit. Like, what kind of common sense is that? You got hit once, so now you're chasing somebody else, and now you're going to get hit. Nah, that's not right. But this is really crazy, but we're gonna just watch a little bit. We'll watch.
We gotta stop, baby, because I got 4 kids. He kept going. He kept going. That was the scariest moment of my life.
I have the link in the description below too, guys. Listen to this though.
My whole side hurt.
Hold each other close after a violent Uber ride through the River City.
I begged that man to please stop.
Richmond 911, where's your emergency?
Murray began to record the Monday night Uber trip on Facebook Live.
Yeah, you can let us out, baby.
And they live streamed this.
And a car rear-ended us. The car didn't stop behind us. They went around us and then sped off. And that's when our Uber sped off behind them.
The video shows the driver speed down West Broad Street.
You can let us out, bro.
Hey, bro.
I can't let this guy go.
Oh, my God. Hey, yo. Oh, my God.
He think he in Back to the Future.
So many lights. We made it without getting hit.
Fast and Furious going on here.
Another light.
They plead for the driver to stop before getting hit.
Oh, ow.
Bam! And then they got hit.
Oh, my
Again.
God, shorty. What's happening?
Somebody just hit us.
You know, I wasn't about to grab this guy because a possibility of him hitting other pedestrians.
The driver won't let us out. He's trying to catch the guy because the guy hit us.
You crazy.
The Uber driver finally stopped near Hermitage and Marshall.
I thank God that we're still here.
A ride they'll never hail.
They did get lucky.
I send my kids in Uber sometimes, you know. Send my kids to school in Uber sometimes.
You hear that?
Never again.
Nah. All right, now, well, that might have been a crazy ride and shouldn't have happened, you know, but right there at the end, I didn't like that. I send my kids to school in Uber. Well, you should never be sending the kids to school in an Uber, okay? That's hands down, bottom line, you shouldn't be doing. Now, this driver right here, obviously, guys, he was deactivated. I mean, it doesn't... That's common sense right there. You don't get blasted on CNN running a ton of red lights and then get hit with passengers in the car, not once, but twice, and think you ain't getting deactivated? Yeah. Now, some people were talking about like a lawsuit might happen. They might try to sue the Uber or the driver. And in all fairness, guys, that has nothing to do with Uber. I mean, obviously they were Uber riders. So let me rephrase that. But that's the driver's fault, hands down. You know, you guys know, I keep it real and I'm fair, but that driver, he deserved a Smakovich, okay? He was so stupid. So stupid. You have insurance. Somebody hits you from the back, yes, it might be a hit and run, but the guy took off, and I'm sure he probably caught it on dash cam. He probably got the guy's license plate. You know what I'm saying? You might be pissed off and everything, but you got to make sure your passengers are okay. You know what I mean? And call the cops, report it. But you don't start chasing them down in a Prius thinking you're Batman or something. You know what I mean? This ain't the Fast and the Furious. You cannot just be running red lights nonstop. You know what I'm saying? That's just insane. But that's the whole point. You have insurance to cover you guys. So that way, if an accident does happen, and this accident happened with passengers in the car, so that means Uber is going to be covering that. okay? But this is also why, a good example for also people to know, you need rideshare insurance. If you don't got it, get it. Look it up, okay? It didn't used to be around a whole lot a couple years ago, but now it should be pretty much in every state out there. Just shop around, try to find who can add the best thing. My rideshare endorsement, it was only like an extra $10 a month, okay? And then I'm covered. And I also have full coverage on my van as well, so I'm, double covered. But yeah, the driver, that was one of the dumbest SOBs drivers. I'm sure he was pissed off. The adrenaline was going. Somebody hit you. But then you're going to chase him down in your Prius? Like, what do you really think you're going to catch him? My van can outrun a Prius. My van, I think, tops out at like 125. This is crazy, guys. And then, I'm glad things didn't turn out worse than, there was no fatalities or anything like that. So, I don't want to make it a joking matter, but at the same time, that it was a little funny that the guy in a Prius is trying to chase him down. Now, the people in the car, obviously, it wasn't funny. It was scary. Don't get me wrong. I know I'd have flipped out. And the guy even said, he didn't want to grab the driver or anything, which was a smart move because the dude's flying in a Prius. You don't want to grab him and be like, what are you doing? What are you doing? But, I know they did show like when he stopped and got out of the car to let him out. I'd have had to deck him then. I'm sorry. You'd have got decked afterwards. you'd have been sitting right over there, be like, you got knocked up. Because holy crap, you're not going to endanger me and my wife afterwards and I think it's all okay. Nope, that's a negative Ghost Rider. You'd have been gotten the Smackovich to the max right there. And then at the end, though, I didn't like that, how she said she always sends her kids to school, by Uber and Lyft type deal. No. Passengers out there, do not send us your kids. We do not want your kids. If you don't want your kids, we sure as hell don't want them either. We are not babysitters, okay? We are not supposed to be taking unaccompanied minors. Unless you're coming in the car with them, do not send them. Do not send them at all. Can he catch it? I don't know, man. All I know is that driver was dumb. That was the dumbest you could ever get. And that lady said she will not order rides for her children, which I bet underage. I know, that's what I'm saying. And imagine if her kids were in the car with her, which probably wouldn't have had booster seats, because someone like that sends their kids off to school, I don't know. Hopefully they don't need booster seats. But you guys get what I'm saying with this. Like, don't send your kids with us at all. And if you have kids in the car, you better have booster seats and car seats, because if you get in an accident, your kid can and will be turned into a projectile. Follow the bouncing ball. They will fly through the window. They will fly through the window. They will be gone. You will have no kid no more. So don't do that. Do not do that. Okay? Please don't. Some have kids over 20. That's true. But they don't usually say my kids. You know what I mean? Like, I don't send my kids to school. You're over 20. You're sending yourself to school. Come on now. At least I hope so. I know there are, this is 2020. A lot of kids end up living with their parents and stuff till they're like 30, 40 years old. So, I don't know. But all I do know is that driver, you definitely won the Smackovich Award so far this year, man. And it's only February, 12th? And wow. You should not be doing that. Please, drivers, if you get in an accident at all, you pull over immediately. Check to make sure everybody is okay in the vehicle. Call the cops. Call support. Let everybody know. Yes, you will be deactivated temporarily until your vehicle is fixed or whatever. They have to, after their little investigation to make sure everything's okay. But that's just the price of driving. You get in an accident, that's what happens. You got to deal with that, okay? Do not act like you're the police and just flying through red lights with passengers. Now you're endangering yourself, your passengers, other people. It's just not worth it. Over what? Like I said, if you have insurance, you're going to be covered. There's nothing to stress about. You got a deductible, but depending on how good insurance is, you might have a $500 deductible, $1,000. But the first accident would definitely, Uber's going to cover that. You have passengers. Somebody rear-ended you. They rear-ended you 99.9% of the time. It was their fault. You were not going to be at fault. Okay? 99.9% of the time. Now, when he's chasing them and then all of a sudden he gets hit from the side, well, guess whose fault it turns into? Now it turns into your fault, idiot. So that driver was deactivated. I have the link to this article in the description below so everyone can see it themselves. But we'll skip down here, right here, where it says, the driver's behavior is concerning and we have removed his access to the app pending investigation. An Uber spokesman told WTVR. Oh, you know what? So that means he only might be temporarily deactivated right now. But you know what? I hate to say it. I feel bad for you, driver, but you need to be permanently deactivated. If you don't have the common sense not to chase another car down with passengers running red lights and everything, then you don't need to drive anymore, bro. I'm sorry. I'm going to say it. I always stick up for my drivers, but when you play stupid games, you're going to win stupid prizes, and you deserve deactivation. Okay? And for anybody that needed to see this, just do this on the replay, and you see it. I played the video in the beginning for everyone to see. But all right, guys, let me know. If you agree with me that this guy was stupid, you better give that a thumbs up. You better give it a thumbs up. Hold on. What was that? What was that? Why are you always so negative about Uber? I ain't negative about Uber. I keep it real. It's fun. You know what I'm saying? A lot of things could be different. You can make some good money, but you should not do this full time. You know what I'm saying? I keep it real. I'm not negative. If keeping it real is negative, I don't know what to tell you, man. I don't sugarcoat things. You know what I'm saying? Sugarcoating ain't going to help nobody. It ain't going to help me. It ain't going to help you. That's right, Brian. This was not Grand Theft Auto in real life. Yes, there you go. Christian, I will agree with you there. The only thing I'm negative about is Lyft, because I don't care about Lyft. Lyft is trash. Okay, but anyways, please, guys out there, you get in an accident. That's why you have insurance. If you don't yet, get rideshare insurance. Please get rideshare insurance, guys. Plenty of people make it work for them full time. They do. But you know what, Alan? At any moment, you could be deactivated. Always keep that in mind. Have backup plans to your backup plans. I tell that everybody all the time. Even with a rental. It don't matter what you're driving, you can get deactivated at any time. It did not say anything about the driver being arrested, which I would think he should be. I mean, you endangered people. You endangered passengers in your car and everyone else. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's kind of crazy right there. But yes, guys, please have a dash cam. Get that damn rideshare insurance if you don't got it. You'll thank me later. It's always best to have it, you know what I mean, and not need it, than need it and not have it. Just letting everybody know, guys. Just letting everybody know. But all right, guys. Stay safe out there. Check the description below for extra information and tips. Got the Get Upside Gas app, dash cams. Got everything else down there. Check it out, guys. Also, backup plans. I got Instacart down there, Grubhub, DoorDash. You got all that stuff. Check it out. Extra revenue streams. We got the Robinhood, Acorns, Get Upside. Everything you need. Try to help you make some more money. But the only thing I can't help you with is common sense. So please try to find it. And when you find it, hold on to it. Use it. Because it ain't worth it if you don't use it. But all right, everybody. Stay safe. Have a great night. Get your money. And until next time, guys, Uber on or don't. Peace out, everybody.